Hey guys, welcome back to OG Universe. Today we're taking a look at the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman figure from the Flash movie, which comes out June 16th, 2023. So if you're watching this in the future, the past, the present, whatever multiverse you're in, it's coming out on June 16th, 2023. So this figure, there's a lot of controversy about this figure, the Batman figure here. I got him posed with some of my other Batman figures from the Multiverse line, Batman Beyond and the Arkham Knight Batman. These are two of my favorite Batmans that have come out from this series. I really like proportions on the Batman from Arkham Knight. He's this big, chunky fighter. Really nice detail sculpts all the way around. And just the simplicity of the Batman Beyond. This is from the Futures End Joker Build-A-Figure wave. Really nice set of figures if you're a Batman Beyond fan. Definitely pick it up. But this one has the covered mouth plate. I do have the original with the open mouth plate like the animated series and from the comic. But yeah, this Batman figure, in the trailer, you see him sporting a lighter gray bodysuit with blue. You got some darker tone blacks, some grays, and the body armor here. We just have basically a gray figure, some darker gunmetal armor plating. Doesn't really look like Ben Affleck a lot, but let's take a closer look at him. Let's move these other guys out of the way for now. There we go. So let's take a closer look. So as you can tell, the detail, of course, is fantastic. Mcfarlane doesn't skimp out on details. The sculpts are always good. The paintwork, yeah, the paintwork is lacking. You can see on the buckles here, no paintwork. But for a customizer, this is a blank canvas. Man, you can do a lot of things with this figure. If you want to go the trailer route and give him some blues and some lighter grays, tones, you can do that, no problem. Now, the figure does not come with this Batarang, sadly. He borrowed that from the Arkham Knight version of Batman. What you do get is two hands. You get an open hand and a fist. I got one of each on Batman there, and that is it for accessories. Kind of lacking, unfortunately. But one of the cool things I really appreciate about this figure is the cloth cape. You get this nice, simple cloth cape, which is a really nice material. It flows very nice. You can have one of the cape sides over the Batman's shoulder if you like. And one of the things I really appreciate too is just that face sculpt. We take a closer look at him. I don't see Ben Affleck in that face sculpt, but what I do see is a really cool looking Batman action figure. He looks fantastic. You can see this guy definitely in a movie version. You can see him has a really cool armored up Batman from the comics and maybe a miniseries or graphic novel. But as a Ben Affleck Batman, I'm not seeing it either. But not the biggest deal, as you know, I really don't care for my action figures to look like some famous douchebag actor, or if he's not a douchebag actor, maybe he's a nice guy, but I don't want a figure to look like a person. I'd rather have a generic comic book look, something that looks cool, and I'm good with that. So let's take a little bit closer look at this figure. The Batman's sculpted bat logo is segmented here. It's heavily armored, so it looks really nicely done. The details on the belt as well, it's that really kind of dulled out copper look. You can tell it's been through some stuff, so to speak. The gauntlets look fantastic, and getting punched in the face by Batman would definitely hurt. You got the little pointy, edgy scalpels here as well. You got more armor plating on the shoulder, on the back of the figure, more armor plating. You got the bat butt, more of these armor plates go throughout the entire figure. So he's definitely armored and ready for battle. And like I said, this cape is fantastic. I think it's really nice change of pace for, you know, having these heavy sculpted textured capes, which are great. I love the capes they use, but sometimes they weigh the figure down way too much and it's really tough to pose them. This is just a real nice change. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I want every single Batman or caped figure to have these cloth capes, but it's a nice change of pace for now. The one thing that is a little odd is the cowl, how it attaches with the body. It just looks like it's raised a little too high, as you can see there. And you got the cape. If this was a sculpted cape, you know this would attach a lot nicer and it'd be more cohesive in the design aspect and wouldn't have a little bit of a gap that it has there as well. But then again, sacrifice for the detail, right? Not a huge thing, but it's nice to have this new kind of cape. And for articulation, the figure does have some pretty good articulation. The head is quite articulated. You can get a lot of expressive views out of it. So that's great. Ball jointed shoulders with the butterfly hinge, double jointed elbows. You got a ball joint in the wrist. For the ab articulation, it's kind of minimal. Not much going on there. You do have the waist as well, ball jointed legs, hips, double jointed knees. You got the toe articulation, you got the ball joint in the ankle as well. So it is definitely a really stout figure for articulation. Missing accessories for sure. That kind of sucks. But overall, it's a really nice looking figure. I'm glad to have it in the collection. Could have used some extra accessories, but maybe he doesn't use any accessories. Maybe he doesn't use a Batarang in the movie. We'll find out soon. But I definitely want to pick up the Bat Cycle. That's from this film as well. So I think it'll look great with this figure. But that's my review of this guy. I don't know if I'd... Actually, you know what? I would 100% recommend this figure. If you're a Ben Affleck fan, sorry, man. I'd probably stick with the Justice League Batmans. Those are pretty good. But this version of Batman, if you separate it from the Flash movie, it's a great figure. I love the styling. I love that head sculpt. It is fantastic. I think if you want to customize this figure and add more painted details, go for it. I think it's kind of just waiting to be painted and add more details. I might think about doing that, at least on the buckles. Add some silver metallic paint, maybe some dry brushing on the gauntlets. But yeah, this is a fantastic figure. Definitely pick him up if you find it. This guy is hitting Canadian retail as of probably about a week or two ago. I got these a while ago, like probably a month and a half ago at least, from Walmart.ca. They ship stuff out super early. And yeah, go check them out. They have some great DC Multiverse figures. And there you go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about this Batman if you're going to add him to your collection. Thanks for watching.